it's been wonderful for me. I all going through all those rehearsals and everything, and we can't wait for the show. And it's the night of the show, and then the acts seem to go by so fast, and then all of a sudden it's like, that's it, I'm done, nothing until next year. So I am looking forward to this year. Been involved with Saturday Night Out since 1996. I started as an usher way back then, and I've progressed and been promoted to done so many things in the show. I've danced. I think I've actually sung a little bit in it, and I was my biggest claim to fame was being Dr. Frankenstein. That was great. That was wonderful. I've seen the show grow from just a tiny little place over here at the Municipal Auditorium. We needed a bigger venue, and we had to do the show over at the Civic Center, and all that takes money and takes time. And I know Donna starts working on the October show in January of that year. It is very important. Everything costs money. Although we've got every single one of us that's in the show is a volunteer, none of us gets paid for it. But still, there's a lot of expenses that are associated putting on this type of production. Having been involved with the show now for 10 years, I feel most proud when my two daughters, Meredith and Kira, who are now 25 and 22, are in the audience, and they come to see Dad on stage perform, and I've seen where they've gotten an appreciation for the arts. I certainly have. So I know this is something that kids can truly appreciate.
We just want to draw the audience in. We have fun. Everybody enjoys the show. The gowns are beautiful. The costumes are great. We want to get the audience to participate with us and enjoy the excitement of the show. There's a band afterwards, and everybody gets the opportunity to stay around and have a dance or two with one of the skeletons. So if you can come, know you're going to have a good time. So I got started with this particular show, got kind of hooked on it. I ended up meeting one particular individual that to this day has probably become one of my best friends. The dresses are absolutely just phenomenal, not only visually, but they are just so creatively put together. They're just fantastic, a vision to look at. And I remember I tried this dress on, and they had some little girls that were going to be in the play, and when I walked by, they said, "Ooh, oh, I love that, I love that." And it was weird because every person that walked by after that one, they got more and more excited because all the dresses were so different. They were so pretty. And when you're walking through the audience and the individuals you make eye contact with see these gowns, they are just astounded by how wonderful and creative, different, and there's so many of them, and there's not one of them that have the same characteristics. Donna just an absolute beautiful job with all of these gowns, and they're just wonderful to wear, and you feel fabulous when you have them on.
The last year I did it, we did the Zombie Act, and there was about 30 people in it, and we all went to Goodwill to get costumes, and everything was like 20 sizes big, holes in it, and it was very fun to help make up the costumes, wear the wigs, makeup, and get to walk through the audience, like a zombie would say, walk and interact.
I've had some great experiences with the Scary Night Out, and my most memorable times probably is the promenade and the beautiful gowns. And I think one great thing is getting to know all the people, and everybody becomes like family. I've found some really good friends through this, so it's been a great experience for me. So all of her gowns are just gorgeous, and everybody that sees them just goes on and on and on about them. So it's just a great experience to be able to do that. We're not professionals, but we have the chance to get to do this, and I was in 3 acts the past year, and it was fun. We had a great time. It's growing in leaps and bounds, and I'm hoping that it will be a great thing that everybody will talk about, and more people will come. We had so many people last year, and there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, and there's a lot of people that do things that we don't even hear about. And I'm just thankful that people give their time and all their effort and work, and it comes out great in the end. And it's all for a good cause, and that's the most important thing, is it's going for different places that really need it, and that's what it's all about, is helping others.
Being a Manatee County resident for 24 years, I see that that's one thing that we're really lacking. So if you really like theater and the arts, then you need to come out and be supportive of Donna, because this show, Scary Saturday Night, is really one of the best productions I've seen in Bradenton. Scary Saturday Night has proven to be just a wonderful experience for both friends and family, and a great night out. So if you'd like to have a good time with your family and just enjoy the show, the food, the characters, everything, it's just a wonderful place to have a good night out. So come on out and join the fun, because you'll enjoy it. I've never been in the show. Actually, I've enjoyed sitting on the other side of the stage watching the presentation. It's just been so delightful and so enjoyable. I've talked to a lot of people that have been in the show and enjoy it and want to be in it year after year. So all I can say is I've just enjoyed watching it from this side of the stage. Well, there are a lot of memorable things about the show, but I think the one that I've really liked best was probably Dead Man's Walking. I think that's probably one of my favorite scenes in the theater production. But actually, they're all great. There isn't any time that I haven't been focused on what was going on and enjoyed every minute of it. Sometimes I even get out of my seat and go back a little further just to get to capture the whole thing. Every year I see it, I think I see something new, I see something fresh, but there's always that thing that makes me feel like I know I'm going to get a show every time I go, a good one. It certainly needs to come on out and get a forefront on the big changes that are taking place in Manatee County. And you know what? You being here, you can be the beginning of it. The beginning of a new time in Manatee County for the performing arts. So get involved.